In the picturesque village of Eldertide, known for its rolling hills and enigmatic wisdom, there lived a man named Ethan. The villagers often regarded him with mixed feelings. Some admired him for his knowledge, while others found him proud and aloof. Ethan, tall and slender with a gleam of intelligence in his eyes, was often found at the village square, engaging in discussions with those around him. One day, as the fiery hues of autumn painted the trees, Ethan decided to host a gathering at his home. The purpose was to discuss the age-old wisdom of Eldertide, hoping that through discourse, he might bridge the divide between himself and his fellow villagers. Among those attending was a wise old woman named Agatha, known for her profound insights. Unlike Ethan, Agatha did not seek the spotlight, she chose wisdom instead of words. As the evening came, Ethan opened the gathering with a grand speech about intellect and respect, emphasizing the importance of being esteemed by those present. For respect to be genuine, he declared, it must be visible to those around you. Only here and now matters. Yet, Agatha pondered silently as the chatter continued. She observed everyone with insightful eyes, noticing how people reacted to Ethan's claims. Following the discussions, Agatha approached Ethan with a gentle smile. "Ethan," she said softly, "might I share a story from my youth?" Ethan, curious about Agatha's quiet wisdom, nodded. The room grew silent as she began her tale. "When I was a young girl," Agatha recalled, "there was a celebration in Eldertide, a similar gathering where one was to be chosen for a great honor. A man named Thomas, who was not present, had done more for the village than any other. His deeds were not always seen, but his absence was noted for all he had left behind. During discussions, many spoke of him, some criticizing his lack of presence. Yet, when a decision was made to honor someone, it was Thomas whom everyone respected. Those who spoke ill of him were seen differently that day." Agatha paused, allowing her words to sink in before continuing. "You see," she concluded with kind eyes upon Ethan, "in order for those present to respect you, you must first respect those absent. This is a culture that hypocrites will not understand." Ethan stood still, the truth of her words echoing in his mind like a resonating bell. The room, filled with villagers, felt different, a collective understanding washing over them as if a veil had been lifted. From that day onward, Ethan's approach shifted. He began considering the impact of his words, especially about those not in the room. He realized that real respect was offered not only in one's presence, but also when referring to those beyond earshot. The village watched and took note of Ethan's transformation. Conversations were no longer one-sided, and his admiration for the absent grew. His relationships within the village deepened, bringing a new sense of harmony to Eldertide. Through this journey, the prominent but misunderstood wisdom of respect permeated throughout the village, rediscovered through Agatha's quiet reminder. In the end, Eldertide thrived as a community knit closer together by this simple truth. A wise statement became a living culture shared in every hushed whisper and joyous celebration, for now, they truly understood the depth behind respecting the absent as well as the present. This revelation changed Ethan as much as it changed the wise old village of Eldertide, leaving a legacy upon their hearts forever.